Hi, I am talking about week one discussion, which is to identify and analyze assets, strengths, and supports for at-risk learners, including learners identified with EL, IEP, or 504s. The first question is, what support could a person use to help EL learners? And the support that was encouraged is the sentence frame. Sentence frames are a way of encouraging students to speak more and to give out more information without being disrespectful or without making them feel slighted or shamed. So you could, if someone says something and you don't necessarily understand, you can ask them to ask more about that, or to say, tell me more about that, with a sentence frame. Another way that you can support EL learners is to listen when they respond, regardless of the speed or your perceived slowness of how they're responding. Also, another how you can support students that have 504 or IEPs. One of the ways that was listed was differentiated instruction for diverse learners. And differentiated instruction would be great, not just for students that have IEPs, but students that are EL as well. But differentiated instruction for students that have IEPs, you could modify the seating in the classroom. You could modify the lesson and give it in a different ways as opposed to just one way. You could also have flexible grouping. That would be a strong suit, and not just flexible grouping based on one way, but multiple different ways that students can have. So there's always moving. It can be a group in terms of interest, or it can be a group in terms of abilities or the assets that they have. But flexible grouping would be good for students that have IEPs. That would help them through differentiated instruction. Lastly, technology would be a good thing to help support diverse learners and students that are at risk as well. Technology in the classroom isn't going away, so our best bet is to embrace it and to help students learn how to use it in a way that is positive and beneficial for them. And there's so many different ways to have technology integrated into the classroom. And with students that are at risk learners, they can do text to talk, or talk to text, the reverse, talk to text. And then they can also have the text read to them verbally, like an audio text. Thank you so much for listening to me for discussion number one for our February 2023 class.